everyone, welcome to another wonderful Black Desert stream. Today we're going to be doing PlayStation 4. My name is Shirna.
My name is Trent.
I've already done what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Alright, so sorry about those weird transitions. Altanova is a little bit tired. We've been working all week.
Yeah.
It's been a very busy week with PlayStation 4 launch, but we are all incredibly happy to be here again. Today is Sunday for us, it's Saturday for you guys, so we're going to get into it very, very soon. Today's stream, we are going to be looking at a lot of the fundamental basics of Black Desert, including enhancing, node investing, crafting, and we're going to take a look at the Path to Power event, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Before that, we're actually going to talk about the roadmap, because we know there's a lot of people who don't really understand what that roadmap is. You just see the image and the word, and you're like, I don't know what this is. So we'll go over that slightly. You want to go into it?
Yeah, sure. So the first thing most people notice on our roadmap is there are no dates.
Why is there no dates?
Hold on. Yeah, so there are no dates because we have to consider the market. There are a lot of things that go wrong. If we say, oh, this class is coming on this date, everyone starts selling their weapons, and then if there's an issue with the character or we have to delay the launch, there's a lot of unhappy people. So we tend not to give the dates as much as the period that all this stuff is going to be in, which means by the end of this year, everything you saw on the roadmap should be in the game.
That is the goal.
That is the goal. Things happen.
Yeah.
Delays occur. This is well known. We did the same with the Xbox, where we thought we would release Camisylvia within the first few months. Unfortunately, that got delayed.
We ran into some issues. On the other hand, the things that you see on that roadmap are not the only things that are coming out. Like we did for Xbox, there are certain things that were highlighted, right? Camisylvia is one of them, Awakening and things like that. We had 9 slots, and those are the images, but we have more content coming with those things.
Yes. So it's not just those 9 things. There are going to be more things added. So let's just get into it then.
Yeah.
So on the roadmap, the first one was new classes. Now, new classes, you can see on the list there are 9 of them. That's a goal, I guess.
Yeah.
But, you know, there are always more chances to see more of them coming. I realized that I didn't finish a sentence. See that?
Yeah.
I need to finish this notice. Okay, so in the notice, we are going to be adding things like the Striker, Musa, who else is there? Dark Knight, Shy. All these classes will be coming over time. They're not just going to get dumped into one update. And we've talked about this before. The reason we don't just dump them is because there are a lot of technical challenges to overcome to add new classes. It's not as simple as just Control-C, Control-V. It's a lot of the UI changes, a lot of the, making sure the effects work properly, making sure that it's not going to break everyone else's game because you're playing this class.
Exactly. As well as releasing all the classes at once is just sensory overload.
Yeah. When we released 4 on Xbox at the same time, it did cause a lot of confusion. It put a lot of pressure on people to try and get those level up events. So we might not be doing it quite as strong with PlayStation, but that's to be determined.
Yep.
And we're not allowed to say whether it is or not. Do you want to do the next one?
Let's do it. So, Awakening. For those of you that don't know, Awakening is kind of like a second step to your character, right? And yeah, there's a lot of people out there, right? So Awakening is like a second step to your character where they use a different weapon and you can interchangeably, or transition between them really well. You get new skills and all these sorts of things. That will come out eventually because it is a different learning curve.
Yeah. Right? So what we try to do is let people understand and know the pre-Awaken gameplay first, and then introduce the Awakening, because you are going to be switching between the two. And if we release both at the same time, there is always that fear that people will just completely ignore the pre-Awakening combat, not figure out the good skills there and the skills that you want to keep there, and only focus on Awakening. So there is that learning curve, I would say, with Awakening. If you don't know, Berserker gets an iron cannon.
Yeah.
Ranger gets a sword.
Witches and Wiz get spheres,
which are like floaty balls. Sorceress gets a scythe.
Yep.
That's everyone, right? Oh, and Warrior gets a longsword, but yeah, it's Warrior.
Yep.
Longsword,
great sword.
Great sword.
Yeah.
It's a big sword.
Yeah.
That's all I know. It's a Warrior, man. What else do they have? They only have swords. Okay, absolute skills are something that's coming as well. This is the highest tier of skills that you can get. In your pre-Awakening form, it goes above the ultimate forms that most of you probably already have, if you have enough skill points for that, the absolute skills adds more damage. It can add more CC. So absolute skills will be coming eventually. Yeah.
Cool. Then, in terms of regions, for people who don't know, Valencia is coming up. Valencia is basically where the largest region of the Black Desert where you can't set waypoints.
Yep.
Right?
So Valencia is the desert of Black Desert, basically. I know a lot of people say, like, when it launched, false advertising, there's no desert in this game. What the hell, it's not even black. You know, I'm not even joking. These are things that come up with the desert talk. But the Black Desert is the nickname for the Valencia Desert. The reason why it's called Black Desert is because Calpheon says that that's where all the black stones are, so it's considered the Black Desert. Then Valencia says it's the Crimson Desert because that's where all the blood comes from. So Valencia is a beautiful region full of lots of high-end gear and quite difficult spots to play if you're not geared correctly.
As well as because of the debuffs.
Oh yeah, so the desert debuffs, you have to drink water and tea to survive. Water during the day, tea at night to stay warm. It's a pretty challenging area, and you can get lost so easily. The amount of times I've gone to like a world boss, which we'll talk about later, and lost my camel, too many to count. Too many to count.
There we go.
So the next region, I'll do this one. Camisylvia, which just released on Xbox. Camisylvia is a beautiful, lush forest region full of party play spots, I would say.
Party grinding and whatnot.
Yeah, lots of very difficult monsters that will eat you for breakfast if you are not prepared. Yeah, so new story, new gear there as well.
Yep. Then we have Node War and Conquest War. This is basically group play with your guilds.
Yep.
Right? It's an all-out war. That should be coming in sometime soon.
Yeah, we don't have a date for that for you guys right now. We are still testing it. But just to give you a brief cap, it can be up to 100 versus 100.
Yep. And you're basically fighting for territories to earn rewards silver. Right?
Yep. So you get taxes from that region. So the higher tier of node that you own, the more taxes you get. And then if you own the region, that's the most taxes. So if you own Calpheon, you get a boatload of silver, and you have to defend it the next week. You have to defend the castles.
The next one that we're going to talk about is world bosses. So for people who don't know, world bosses is basically a souped up monster that everyone goes and tries to kill. And if you're lucky enough, you're one of the chosen few, you can get a weapon box from that monster or some sort of gear. The first world boss will be Kazarka. You do pronounce the K. It's the Lord of Corruption.
Yep, and we'll continue to add more than just Kazarka over the next 4 months. The adventure log is something that I haven't actually had time to play with because it isn't out on the other console platform
yet.
It is.
Is.
But essentially, it's an adventure log. There are quests. You find out more about the history of Igor Batali and other NPCs. And these quests give you sheet buffs. So, for example, I think one of them, for finishing the first section, is an AP buff across all characters.
Okay.
So you'll get, I can't remember how much, but this AP buff will be applied to every character you own for now and into the future as well, I believe.
Right.
And then Dark Rifts. Dark Rifts are basically boss portals that come up. You can go there and challenge any of the bosses that are in Black Desert as long as it appears.
Field bosses.
It's all bosses. All bosses that you fight in the story, including Giath, including Red Nose, including I'm trying to think of one that doesn't have field boss gear.
Yep.
But there is one or two. A couple of the Camisylvia bosses actually are in there. So yeah, that's everything there. All right. Before we get into the tutorial, there is one more thing that I want to mention. The guild issue with not being able to promote people.
Yep.
We understand that this was a massive oversight by us. Basically, it stops guilds from expanding early on because you can only have one officer, and that one officer has to employ everyone into the guild.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll be putting out a fix next week.
Yeah.
It will be coming very soon. We are really sorry that has happened.
Along with that, also the screen resizing.
Yep.
That is a function that should be coming in relatively soon.
Yeah, it's something that we do want to make sure is in the game. It is in the other version. It didn't come at launch, this version, like we thought it would. So we will be bringing that relatively soon. Soon. Yeah. So those are coming. Okay. I think we can get started with today's tutorials.
Yeah, let's do it. So let's go over the format for the tutorial.
Yep. So first we're going to do Path of Power Box. Then we're going to do enhancing. Then we're going to do residences and crafting. And then we're going to do basic node investment how-to.
Yeah.
So these are all going to be stripped down as low as we can go, as low as we can think. And yeah, we're going to be trying to help all the new players out there because the world of Black Desert is huge. It is confusing. We know that because we have gone through it ourselves. So we just want to make some of the things a little easier for you. So first up is the Path of Power event. If we can switch to, I think I'm doing this one, that you do enhancing. So if we could switch to Shirna's screen, if possible. There we go. Is it working? No, that's Trent. That's Trent. There we go. Okay. So, can we transition, please, Altanova, so we can see me? There we go.
Oh,
okay.
It says Trent. That's why.
Oh, I messed up the name cards. My bad, Altanova. Okay. So, as you can see, we have in our inventory the new Adventurer Travel Kit. These are called the Path to Power Boxes. I have two because we cheated one in the game on our test server and then realized that it is day one on your enhancements. Essentially, these items are like a Matryoshka doll.
Okay.
So you open the first one and then you get two boxes. One is timed.
Okay.
So you have 1 day to reach level 10. If we can pull down the tutorial thing, please, Altanova. Can we turn off the tutorial page because you can't see any of the screen? Just turn it off. There we go. Okay. So you get the 1 day box, so you have 1 day to reach level 10. Honestly, if you fail to reach level 10 on this box, I have great worries for you. Level 10 is like killing 10 wolves and going to Velia. That's pretty much it. And then you get the level 10 achievement box, which is 7 days. So there is a timer on both boxes. The 1 day one, you open up, you get some good stuff. Crispy fried fish, which gives you movement speed buffs. You get an inventory slot and a bit of gold, and then I need to remember which one it is, so I'll throw away this one.
Common question with gold, where do I go to exchange it?
Okay, actually, good thinking, because I'm right here. So if you get gold bars, all you need to do is go to the storage keeper, and then go to currency exchange, go to sell, and then you just sell that, and then it adds it to your inventory. If it's over a mil, I think it goes into your storage. If it goes into your storage, all you need to do is go to your warehouse, press triangle, and then you can withdraw the silver. Alright, so now I'm going to open the next box. As you can see, it gives you two boxes. We've opened the one, then we have 7 days to reach level 10. If you cannot do level 10 in 7 days,
I worry about you.
we worry a lot about you. So this one gives you the Adventurer's Shoes, which gives you a little bit of DP, and... wait, alright, well, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to open the level 20 box. There we go. More gold, more silver, more of the Serendia meals, which give you AP accuracy. And then open up the next box, which gives you the Cuckoo Bird, which is a pet, which is the most useful thing in this box so far. Pets will pick up your loot. And then you just keep opening down through the boxes to get all the good rewards. And you're going to just quickly go through. And then we open this one, and we open that one. Oh, don't have enough empty slots anymore. Okay.
Well, you can use one of the inventory expansions right there.
I could, yeah, that would be smart. Smart thinking, man. Smart thinking. I'm just going to equip some of this gear. And then, there we go. Okay, and then we open the 50 box, and then you get the 55 box, so you have 7 days to reach 55. And then level 60 box
Give me one
is
sec.
the last box.
Can we turn down the in-game volume a little bit?
If she can remember. Did you leave both scenes on? I think she did. That's why the Velia music's coming in. Not transferring scenes quick enough here, Altanova. Alright, so hopefully it should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, so that is the Path to Power box. Essentially, you go step by step down the levels. You need to reach the achievement level within 1 day to get the bonus, 7 days to get the final one, and when you hit that level 60 box, I believe there is no time limit on it. The bonus 60 box is timed. The non-bonus 60 box is not timed. So you go through, you open items, you sell your silver, you open the gear, use milk tea to level up quicker. And then I believe that is it. If there are any questions about this box, before I go up and change the settings on the... Oh, actually, I think we fixed it because we're on your screen now.
There we go.
Okay. So, any questions about the Path to Power box? Yep. If we could go up onto the main camera very quickly.
Altanova.
I know it's Sunday, but you know. Okay. So, any questions before I go up and change the? It's all gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? It's all gone Pete Tong. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So, do you get pet feed? Someone said you won't get Awakenings until the end of next year. Helena Genius, I am so sorry you didn't watch the roadmap.
Yeah.
Within the first 4 months of this year, you will be getting Awakening if you are on PlayStation. Okay, so what do we use for leveling up quicker? So you can get buffs, including Milk Tea, including the Combat Experience Scrolls. All those kind of things will bump you up in experience points gained per level. There are other ways to get the buffs if you're playing during hot time, which I don't think we have right now.
Not right now.
Not right now. So there are many ways of many ways of getting the many ways of getting experience buffs. Okay. Any other questions? Where do you get pet feed? Pet feed you can get from the stable. You can actually craft it yourself, which is the organic pet feed. All those good things.
Are these boxes account bound or character bound?
They are account bound. At a guess, yeah, they're account bound. So any character that reaches level 65 will be able to be pulled in there. Okay. How about the problem not being able to claim the Ultimate Edition mail? That should have been fixed. We are sending them out every day. We're sending them out every couple of hours, so it should be there. One more thing, actually, before we go into the next section. The Pearl Shop things, if you buy pearls and you don't get them immediately, you will have to disconnect from the game and then disconnect from the game in order to refresh your mail to get it in there.
Yep.
Okay, do you want to take the enhancing guide while I quickly just go and mess with the audio stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we know there's audio issues. And let's get into it. So we're going to focus on enhancing, right? So if we go to my screen.
Yep, let me just pull that up for you.
All right, well, welcome to the CM Trent show. This is going to be fun. So we're going to start with enhancing. So if we look at my inventory, right, we have one Priuria X, which is what we're going to focus on enhancing. Enhancing, basically, you go to your Black Spirit, go to enhancement, throw stuff in there, and start pushing with Blackstones. However, we're going to try and get duo on ours. So let's do this, right? In order to get duo, people in chat, what do we need instead of Blackstones? Anyone? Let's do this. Oh, no one in chat knows. Oh, well. In chat. So we have Blackstones, and we have Sharps, right? Sharps are used to push your gear above plus 14 to pry duo plus 15, sorry, plus 15. And then we have Hards, which I don't have right now, to buff your gear, right? So to get to my, concentrate, thank you, chat, right? So to get to my processing window, if you remember, L2 to, or default L2 up, go to the hammer, get to my heating, and we're gonna throw in some Blackstone weapons plus my Sharps, right? To make concentrated Blackstones. So once we have this done, you press triangle to confirm, and let's get going and making some of these things. Right? So you can buy, you need good RNG. Yep, right? For people who are saying that you can buy equipment and it's better than enhancing, certain points, yes and no, right? If you have the silver, awesome, right?
You've jumped ahead way too far, man.
I just went in.
You've gone straight into the concentrated ones.
Yep.
Okay, so
concentrated.
We're back. I'm back.
Making this.
All right. So one of the things that happened, you actually have how many rebuffs at plus 14? 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to be building fail stacks here as well as building the concentrated magical weapon stones. So the concentrated magical weapon stones, as you said, takes you from 15 to Pry, Duo, Try, Tet, and Pen. Pen is the highest gear level. that you can get.
Right now, in-game, we have up to try, I believe.
Yeah, up to try. And we are going to be showing how to build fail stacks. Trent, I don't think you've ever built fail stacks before. So we're going to walk him through how to build the fail stacks. Trent is the kind of person who earns silver and just buys things off the central marketplace.
That's what I
do. No point of enhancing if you're mega loaded and you have a good, life skill thing. Okay, so it's regular stones up to plus 15. That is correct. And then after that, you will need to use these concentrated magical black stones to go above that. How to repair weapons? You need to use the same weapon, and you go to the blacksmith or a stable master, anyone who has the repair function. You throw in the item you want to repair and use the lesser versions to repair it. You can use memory fragments as well to repair items. But most green grade items, you're probably just better off blowing through the green grade, either farming them, buying them off the central market, or finding an NPC that sells them. Okay. Someone says, what is the 123,456,789 silver, Trent?
I worked hard.
So basically what happened, I was like, hey man, we need silver. Why don't you just put some in? And he's like, all right. And he just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and sends it to himself.
This is a test server.
This is the test server. Okay, if you want to get shards and sharps and hards. It's so hard. Sharp, forget it. If you want to get sharps and hards, gathering is the only way you can get them. You get them from like cutting down trees, killing sheep and like pulling out their guts for cooking, all kinds of gathering. Fishing doesn't count. So you cannot get sharps and hards through fishing, but you can get them from any other thing. So this includes like gathering with a hoe, butchering, tanning, fluid collecting, cutting down trees. I'm forgetting something and I'm forgetting something else too. But you can only get them from that kind of stuff. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to build fail stacks.
Cool.
Wait, did you get the Black Spirit up high enough to be able to do this? Can you summon the Black Spirit? You cannot. Oh, there we go. We got enhancement. Thank goodness. Okay, so go to enhancement. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to use Reblath armor. So I want you to put in that plus 14 armor right there. Why do we use Reblath armor, Trent?
Because they're cheap.
Exactly right.
They're the cheapest armor.
They are the cheapest armor, and you can buy them from the blacksmith in Velia. So you can do all your fail stacks around this area, and it is considerably cheaper. If you have more weapon stones than armor stones, what do you do? What do you do? If you have more weapon stones than armor stones, how do you build fail stacks?
Go to use the weapon, the really cheap weapon, no?
Which is?
Something?
Militia? Militia, good.
There it is.
So in Velia as well, you can buy the militia weapons at the arms vendor by the skill instructor.
I'll go there.
Yeah, you can show it here. So if you have a lot more weapon stones than armor stones, you can go to this guy over here, who is called Alfredo. There we go. Talk to him, go to the shop, and then you could buy militia weapons and use those instead of your Reblath armor. So you can use all of these Reblath armor or the militia weapons to build your fail stacks. They are very cost-effective ways of doing so. All right, bring up the Black Spirit. Let's start building fail stacks. So we're going to use the Reblath armor, plus 14, throw it in there. Smack those armor stones in there. Skip enhancement animations.
No.
Skip it. We don't want to go through more. So the idea here is to fail. Now this is kind of confusing for a lot of people, but the idea is to fail when trying to enhance your Reblath armor to build up your fail stacks.
Now, fail stacks doesn't actually show up in game. It shows up in the form of
enhancement chance. Yes. Enhancement chance. Fail stacks.
So, should I go for it?
Yeah. Just start slamming it up, and you need to press square,
there it is.
my buddy. Okay, so just keep slamming it. We need to get to about 15 to 18, I want to say. So just blast the way through. Hopefully it pops. It doesn't pop on the way up there. This can happen. It's up to 11, 12, 13,
People
14.
in chat, how many numbers do you think I can get? How high?
Just don't push it too hard, man.
All right.
The Black Spirit. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Oh, the durability is too low. Okay. That's what I was hoping for.
There we go.
All right, so how do you repair the durability once you have been enhancing all that much.
Go to the blacksmith.
Yep.
Go to repair.
No. You don't have materials right now.
What?
Go to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Open the shop.
Oh, right.
And buy reblath armor. And you want about 10 of them. Because you can't use already enhanced reblaths. So just keep buying. There we go. Okay. Now go to repair. Recover max durability. Throw in your broken one. Choose the material. Yep. And then press L2. Press cancel. Press L2 to continuously do it.
Okay.
And then press square, and then it'll just bump it all the way up. So if you press L2, it will speed all the way through using those materials and get it straight back up to the highest it will go.
Okay.
Okay, and then you can go back. You don't need to repair it right now. Just recover max durability. Never actually repair the reblath armor because you're never going to use it. All right, are you sure you want to keep building fail stacks after 16?
Yep.
All right, now I believe in you. If you get to 20, that's when you're going to stop.
All right, 20.
All right, I'm going to say 20 right now. They're saying 25. Someone said 45. If you think you can get to 45 with reblath, you have to be the luckiest person in the world. Go for it. Go for 20. Go for 20.
Okay.
Beautiful.
25?
You want to go up that high? No.
No, don't go 25. All right.
Okay, so now we want to improve the Urea Axe.
Yep.
So bring that in. As you can see, it is already pry, which means it's already at plus 16. You got to throw in those concentrated stones right there. All right, now we turn off skip enhancements.
There we go.
Okay. Is this your tinfoil hat moment? Is this how you do it?
So let's find a good place to actually do this.
All right, so everyone has their own place where they go when they enhance. A few people saw mine when I was in Media a long time ago when we did this. When I was standing on top of like a rampart somewhere and pulled it out. This is Trent's, which is actually a pretty good spot. Yeet the cat. Yeet the cat. You can't yeet the cat. All right. Okay, so he's going to go for it. If we fail, pry is not so bad. It will not go down from pry. But if you are duo and higher and you try to enhance and you fail, it does go lower. So you keep that in mind when you are trying to enhance gear.
Go for it.
Go for it. Our survey says... failed. Okay, so it failed. No need to worry. Go again. You got 10 of them. You can do this, dude.
But even now, my fail stacks went up, right?
Yep. So when you go pry to duo, I think when you fail, it's 3 fail stacks. Duo to try is 4 or 5. And it goes up. The higher you go, the more fail stacks you get from a failure.
Go for it again?
Yep. Just keep going for it, man. Just keep going for it.
Believe in me.
Please don't. Please don't. Don't believe in him. Okay, and... You're doing well here. Okay, so one of the things you do as well, I'm gonna say do one more, and then you're pushing on try fail stacks if you go one more after this. Okay, you are unlucky as heck, dude. Okay, so I think you can do this.
Yeah.
Press back. Okay, so 29, you can force through the duo. Personally, I would save that for a try attempt. So I want you to try and withdraw the fail stacks. I'm pretty sure it's in right now. Is it not? We don't know.
Okay.
We don't know. Okay, so go back to the blacksmith. I think it's in. I think it's in because it would be with Media. You should be able to talk to him. Go to the shop. Let's see. It should be in, I think. No? Okay, it's not in. So press back. Go to extract. Go to extract. All right, just go to enhance. Just do it. Just bomb it through at 29. I want to see if you can get up to like a triple. Go. After this, skip enhancements and just start slamming it. See what happens.
No.
Okay, no.
Oh
32.
My God.
32 is getting into try fail stack territory. Let's keep going. Go again. Failed.
Come on.
Come on, keep going. Keep going. We're gonna get into Tet territory in a second.
Should I go for it?
Just go for it. Go for it. No, 41. He's doing well. This is a good stack right now. This is a good stack. Just keep going for it, man. Just keep going for it. Keep building those fail stacks up. Keep building them up. All right, 50 fails. 50 fail stacks on a Pride to Duo is unheard of. Good job, man. Good job. You have successfully failed in enhancing Pride to Duo.
I feel so used.
All right, so at 50, this is where you're going to be going for Try to Tet. If you could use Valk's Cries to push that up to about 60. So people are saying fire Trent. How is he failing? The fail stack god. Okay, so fail stacks essentially, for those who don't know, fail stacks. You should have passed that, man. I was pulling for you, dude. I was pulling so hard.
I was pulling for me too. It didn't work.
Okay, so if you noticed, as we were enhancing from one to the other and failing, you can see the enhancement chance go up. So if you could just, open up the enhancement window, you can see 50 enhancements up on his screen over this way. Mm-hmm. And what that means is the next time you enhance, you get more chance to succeed in your next enhancement attempt. So Trent here, completely failing miserably to get higher than, to get his duo, has actually helped him when he's going for duo to try. So if you could open up another character. So what we would do here is save that 50.
Yep.
Don't use this character again. Switch character and then try to do the same. Yep. So try to go from Pride to Duo on a secondary character and then use those 50 stacks on Awesome to bump from Duo to Try.
So someone was saying this in chat, and I'll reaffirm this here. Your fail stacks carry over to across all your characters.
No.
Yeah.
So the fail stacks you have are character bound, which means you can make an alt character, a secondary character,
go for it again.
to build up back to the level to then use your other character's fail stack to bump it higher.
There it is.
And basically what happens is you have two characters if you're going for it, which is what I did when I was going for my Triuria a long time ago. I would use one character to go from Pride to Duo, switch back to my main character to go from Duo to Try, fail every time, so go Duo to Pry, switch back to the character. And if you want to switch your weapon from one character to another, you use these storage guys and just keep your characters around there for enhancing.
You want to give it a shot?
Not at all, mate. Not at all. Okay, all right, so.
That was so sad.
I can't believe you failed it. If we can go to main camera, please. Main camera, we're just going to leave that there. He didn't succeed, but 50 stacks is actually really good for you.
Oh yeah, it feels good.
It feels great, doesn't it? It feels great. Okay. So if you have any enhancing questions, please hit us up. Why do you think you failed?
I wasn't blessed.
You was not blessed. You were in the wrong spot.
Yep.
Everyone knows you stand on top of the light post. Are we gonna try for a duo still? Oh, you could do that.
I could.
You could. Do it.
Do
it. You have the code. All right.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do is quickly just try that 50 on a on a duo to try. But we just gotta bump it up. Okay. So I bought the Pearl Spell, not the summer event. The summer event items will be coming slightly later. The Pearl event items will be coming at a later point. We'll be sending those out to you as soon as possible. How do you get so many stones? We are on the test server, so we can mess around and generate our own items for this. Only in test servers, though, is it possible. All right, you got it? You got it?
Yeah, but I need...
You got Uria to repair. You do have Uria in your inventory to repair.
I need straps, though.
You have concentrated still, no?
No, I used all of them.
Oh, you used all of them?
I failed with all of them.
all right. So he's going to do duo to try now. Normally we go try to tet, but unfortunately, fortunately for many, try is the highest you can get to in PlayStation at this point. Okay, a lot of people are saying, I didn't get my items or whatever. If you don't have your items, we cannot fix them through Twitch chat. You need to send a ticket to console.playblackdesert.com/support. That is how you will get your stuff. So yeah, you can just heat them together. Are you really gonna go for another? Yeah, you're gonna do it, aren't you?
Yep.
Go on then. Okay, so let's see some more questions. But yes, please send a ticket to customer support at console.playblackdesert.com/support. Tickets do send, but there are a lot of tickets to go through, so it does take a little bit of time to go through. And we also have to investigate your issues.
Yep.
So it does take time. So we are doing it. Okay. Can we make ultimate stones on PlayStation 4? I think someone told me they were in, and the fact that there is the stone at the blacksmith, I think they're in. So ultimate stones are in. What about account linking? Account linking is weird.
It should be in though.
It does work occasionally, but we are currently working with our web team, the guys responsible for the account linking part, to get that fixed properly as soon as possible. Okay.
Anything else?
So, I'm trying to see. My game crashes very often. There is no way to lower the graphics right now, but we are, talking to the devs to try and bring that in. You got enough, man. Let's just go for the...
You sure?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Altanova, can we switch back to Trent to see if he can finish the heroic enhancement attempts here?
All right.
So don't go back up there, man. It didn't work. It didn't work.
I know what my issue was. I went to the wrong lost cat.
Oh, you went to the wrong lost cat. Okay, Liberto is in the game. 100%. All right. You're going to yeet him first? Is this your...
Kick him.
There we go.
Oh, no!
The lost cat wins! I think that's indicative of your enhancement so
I got
far.
this. I got this.
Okay.
All right,
so yeah, if you don't get the items, make sure you restart the game. They should turn up in your inventory. All right, don't skip enhancement on this one. You got this, man. 37.5% chance of going duo to try. You got it, man. You got it. I believe. I believe. Fail. Yes! He failed! Woo! All right, so if you're looking now, you can see that his enhancement attempt is now at 49%. Go again. See if you can fail one more time, because that will be impressive. I will be...
You want me to go for it?
I want you to go for it. If you could fail this again, I am going to be using you to build up my fail stacks.
We're going back to duo. Let's try this.
You got it, man. You got it. You got it. You got it. Easy. Easy.
How? How is this happening? How is this happening?
All right. This is why people buy their gear, as someone is saying. This is why we buy gear on the Central Marketplace. So if you noticed, his enhancement chance went up from 49 to 51. I'm dying right here. This is amazing. Go for it one more time. Go for it one more time. I believe. I believe, man. The power of Shirna compel you. I'm going to let him go one more time, and if you fail, this is going to be impressive.
What is happening? Did we turn off enhancements?
Trent, there's the door, mate. Oh. There's the door. Go down, go into my account, and start building fail stacks for me.
I woke up on a Sunday for this.
You woke up to fail enhancing. This Black Spirit is trolling the heck out of you. 60 fail stacks. This is where you start going for the strongest gear from Tet to Pen. All right. 60 fail stacks. You're going to go one more.
No, maybe I need to go to the beach. Let's see what my issue is here.
People are saying you are bad right now, but this is legitimately... Oh, you're just going to walk into the ocean?
All right, let's do this.
You can't enhance in the ocean. You can only do it on standby. I thought you were just going to go kill yourself. I thought you were just going to walk off into the sunset.
I'm getting there. I'm really getting there. All right.
All right. We got one more. Okay. One more. You only have enough for one more attempt. If you fail this, I am going to be so impressed. You got this, buddy. I believe. I believe. You've got this.
I feel like crying.
Go. All right. Just go. It's all tense.
There we go. What a waste of fail stacks that was.
Oh my god. All right, so at 60 fail stacks, that is where you start going to above try when that eventually makes its way to PlayStation 4. Trent, that was well done.
One shot try.
If this works off camera, I'm gonna be so impressed. No,
I went back down.
Okay, so Someone said that's why you don't kick cats. You trying to yeet the cat off the roof is what caused you to fail. Okay, so that is enhancing. That is how you build fail stacks. You basically have to be lucky to be unlucky. Right now, it's not in. Cleansing. Gear cleansing is not in. That will be coming in a later update, which means if you pop your Reblath armor to plus 15, you'll have to start building a new... He's just walking off into the ocean right now. You will have to build a new Reblath up from 0 to 14 and keep going from there. You can actually build fail stacks from about 11, but it gets higher and higher up. Okay, all right, what's next after enhancing? Buying a residence and crafting. Yep. So if we can switch to my account, we're going to learn how to buy residences, buy the account stuff, and all that good stuff. So we're going to be trying to craft a butcher's knife, I believe, on my account. So this is Heido, as you can see. It is a very beautiful city. And in our inventory, we have the items needed. In our warehouse, we have the items needed to craft butcher's knives.
Cool.
So we have the maple timber, we have the steel, the fine hard hide, pure iron crystals, and black stone powder. Black stone powder you get from grinding magic crystals and black stones, but don't do black stones, that's bad for you. Pure iron crystal you get from melting down weapons. Fine hard hide you get from getting hide and then doing something with it, drying it, I think. Steel you get from melting steel that you get from the nodes. And maple timber as well you get from nodes or chopping down trees on your own. Now we're going to be talking about nodes and node investments later on. You can send workers to get all these materials. Maybe not the fine hard, but not the pure iron crystal. But yeah, you can get workers to get a lot of the materials for you. So we have these in our inventory in Heidel. So that means this is where we want to be crafting the items.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the world map. I'm going to go to Heidel, where I am. Enter the city. Press triangle and then go to purchase house. From here, you can see all the different things here. We can choose which version we want here. So we want the tool workshop and we want grade 3 and I want this one. So sometimes if you go in, you can see the check purchase conditions. This means you have to have all these houses first before you can purchase that house. Luckily for me, 7-4 second floor, I can use as a tool workshop. I bought all the prerequisites before stream. So you open it up, proceed to the next step to make the purchase, and then you wait a minute to go up. Okay, so during this time, we'll go find a residence. So where is residence on here? There it is. Okay, and residences don't have grades. So put that there, and we will book, let's just book this one. I don't know what's here. Just buy them all, and then set a waypoint. We're going to be going over there.
And how do you set waypoints?
Press square on the map, and then you try to find it. I don't know what number I bought, so this is going to be very fun. Okay, so we'll get a notification when the Tool Workshop 1 has done. When do you get to view houses without paying, like true real estate? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually, you can go up to them and take a look. If you go to any residence that has been purchased, it comes up. Oh, that's been used as storage. So it comes up here. Wait. Why can't I go in? Wait, oh, I don't own that one. Okay, because no one else owns any of the houses on the test server, unfortunately, that means we can't go in without testing. But I believe you could just go and view other people's houses and see how it goes. I bought it. It's over here, right? Is it this one? This one? All right. Nope. All right. Fine.
What did you buy?
I don't know. I don't know what I bought. I bought a house. Okay, I'm going to go back to the tool workshop, which is here. We're going to have to upgrade it. Level up the tool workshop. That's going to take 2 minutes while we try to find my house. I didn't buy it, actually.
Buy the house?
Just buy it now. Yeah,
there
we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yep. Buy. Done. All right. So it should be this one. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
So we open the door. We go in. That is how you buy a house. This is a terrible house. My goodness. Like, for a berserker to live in here,
You don't fit.
I literally don't. I jump through the roof. Okay, so that is how you buy residence. If you want to place items, you can do this. You press up on the D-pad to bring it up. You will need to put cooking utensils in here. You can put alchemy tables, and you can. This is where you will start to cook.
Right.
So this will be my home base from now. Just going to jump out of here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful house. Terrible location. I mean, look at this. What am I looking at? You're gonna get all the bugs from the forest in here.
Do you have windows in your house?
Does this one have windows?
I don't
think this one has openable windows. There are houses with openable windows.
Oh, there
we
it
go. Yeah. So if your house
Oh.
has openable windows, you can open that up. Suddenly it's a lot more spacious. Got a nice view of the market guy over there. But you can't jump out your windows.
Okay.
Especially as a Zerk, you literally can't fit through the window. It's too fat. Too beautiful. Okay, so it's still building. How much longer do I have to build this? 32 seconds. Okay, so while that's going on, let's go get our worker.
You can literally put one alchemy and one cooking utensil in that house.
And a bed.
Can't forget the bed.
Can't forget the bed. You can rotate things around ever so slightly. So you'll be able to do that. Okay, so because we're an adventurer, we don't know how to make butcher's knives. Right? We don't have the skill. So we're going to have to hire a worker to do that for us.
Cool.
So I'm going to jump over here, go to the work supervisor. There we go. Go to contract workers, spend 5 energy, human worker. Should I re-roll or should I use this one?
So why would you re-roll?
To get a higher grade, basically.
Okay.
So it goes white, green, blue, yellow, orange.
So why are the grades important when it comes to workers?
It makes them quicker. They have more movement speed. They have better skills. They get better luck. They have more stamina, so you don't have to feed them beer as often. There's a lot of reasons why. And each race actually is important.
Okay.
Goblins are quicker to work, but quicker to use up all their stamina. Giants are the complete opposite. They're very slow workers, but they don't use as much beer. Humans are like in the middle, but they're very lucky when crafting. So usually, for me, when I go for workers, I would go human to make things, but I'm out of energy, so we're just going to get the giant.
Cool.
Okay, and then we need one more level on here. So we go in, we find our house, which is right here, level it up one more time.
So why is the level important?
So the level allows you to unlock the next tier of items that are craftable in that house. So if we go in, we go to our residence. So we can see level 1 is the basic hoe. It's basic hoes. We have butcher's knives, tanning knives. They're all white. You can go to green. You can see here we can also craft a couple of fishing rods.
Okay.
And the cooking utensil and traditional cooking utensil. And then you go up a level. Oh, I didn't need to go to level 3 here. I could have done it here, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so here we have the blue items. We have the steel fishing rod, alchemy tool, intermediate cooking, and then the traditionals. And then level 3 allows you to create yellow items, including the special fishing rods, the Balanos fishing rod, which improves your auto fishing time, Etheria, which has higher durability, so it's better for AFK overnight if you don't care. And then Calphion fishing gives you a better chance to catch bluefish. Media fishing rod gives you a better chance to catch yellowfish. And then you have the other utensils here. So the advanced cooking utensil gives you the maximum speed for the lowest durability. And then the Calphion gives you the highest durability but the lowest cooking speed.
There we go.
So that is why you build these houses. And I have 1 minute and 40 left to kill. What else could we do?
I'll take some stuff on here.
Yeah, take some questions.
Level cap? There is no level cap.
There is no level cap. You can go as high as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go as high as you want, as high as you can. If you want to reach level 100, it is possible, but I don't think anyone's even close to it right now. At 60, I'd say on PlayStation right now, like 58, 59 is where most people are going to start capping out before more regions with higher EXP comes out. Highest horse tier in PlayStation right now is 7? Okay, 7. All right. Yeah. We've been told 7. I'm going to confidently say 6. We have been told 7. So it should be 7. That is what we have been told. Okay. So
Are we still waiting, or?
I think it's got another 30, 40 seconds.
Can you show how to zoom out the camera, please?
All right, to zoom out the camera, you hold R3.
Please hold up the controller, just so we know which one it is.
Zoom in on the butt right here. This is what I think of. Look at that beautiful midsection of a Zerker. Okay, and then if you want to zoom out, you hold it down. If you want to off-center it, you use the D-pad, and you can move it around and move it up and move it down.
Can you show them how to get to first-person shooter?
First-person shooter, you zoom all the way up, and then you zoom all the way in. And there we go. First-person Zerker mode.
There we go.
Yeah. All right. Go.
It was a question. It was a question. I wanted to answer the question of the people.
First-person Zerker mode is actually incredibly difficult. It's ridiculously hard. But I'm going to zoom out here.
There we go.
Okay, so how do you craft weapons and armor? It's the same process that we're using to craft the life tools right now, but you craft a wood workshop if you want to craft ranger weapons, and it is something different if you want to craft the other one. Okay, let's take a look. So carpentry workshop, I think, is for that. Wood workbench, I can't remember. I never craft weapons. I've never crafted weapons. Weapon workshop, however, got it. It says weapon right there. Weapon workshop is for metal items, and then I believe it is wood workbench or carpentry workshop. I'm not sure which one. Off the top of my head, let's just double check. Carpentry workshop. Yeah, carpentry workshop is the one for bows and shields. So bows and shields.
And you can check all these items, yeah?
Yep, you can check what you can craft if you go into the house list and find here. So if we go to weapon workshop, right there, and then we go to 72nd floor, which is what we're using, and then weapon workshop, there you go. You can craft swords, axes, daggers for offhand witch and wizards, all that good stuff. Okay, so I think we are now ready to start work on our butcher's axe. So manage crafting, select your worker, select what you want to craft, and I think nope, not that one. Is it this one? There we go. Okay, so I have the yellow shining steel butcher's knife. First, if you want to make only one, you would press square here, which will set it on 1. If you want to do multiple, which I want to do, you press triangle, then put 50,000. You just press all, triangle again, and then start work. And there we go. 38 minutes, we will have a shining steel butcher knife. And if you are lucky, you'll get the lucky shining steel butcher knife.
And that's by chance it'll come out?
That's by chance, yeah. There is nothing we can do to do that. It is complete luck. Cool. And there you go. That's how you craft. And the same thing applies for everything else. So if you want to craft weapons, you need the materials in the storage where the worker comes from. So if you hire a worker, let's say in Calpheon, and you want to build a boat in Port Etheria, you have to make sure you have the items in your Calpheon storage that he will carry with him, build, and then he returns.
Cool.
So that is how you do it. It's exactly the same method, just different items in your storage and different types of housing that you will need to buy.
Cool.
Yep. Someone said, is it possible to be a profession in just one life skill? Yeah. If you want, you can just focus on alchemy, just focus on cooking. I will say, though, level fishing and level trading. Trading is incredibly important for fishing. They go kind of hand in hand. Fishing is really good because it does generate quite a bit of silver, even AFK. But if you're high enough level, later on you get a fishing boat and there are hot spots that you could just travel around, fish your heart's content, and make a ton of silver. Yep. That's it. Okay, I think we're done. Any more questions for crafting? Hit us up on the main cam, please, Altanova. Before we switch over to our last thing today. I dropped my controller.
Are we only on the PS4 team? Nah, we everywhere.
We everywhere, folks. We're everywhere. We're Xbox and PlayStation 4. We are only console, as you can see in the name tags below. We are the... I can't remember what it says. I wrote it.
How do you profit on fishing?
How do you profit on fishing?
Yeah.
Okay, so to profit on... Oh, man. Where do you start? Okay, so if you're AFK fishing and you want to make a profit, what you need to do is you fish. Right now we have Media, right? So what I would suggest is going down to Trent to fish, and then going all the way and selling it in Altanova.
So why cross the distance?
So with fish, so unlike trade goods, fish you do not need to connect your node network from A to B. So you can fish here, sell here, and you get a distance multiplier or a distance bonus. Right now, from Trent to Altanova, I want to say it's about 45% bonus on the cost, give or take. So it's about 45%, so you get more silver the further you travel. Now, of course, you need to work out whether it's worth it traveling that far, or if you can get better fish in location A, and then maybe you can make a triangle between the three. So you go for like this. So what you do is you sell them at the trade vendor, you travel further distances. You can also do active fishing on the seas. So if you can get a fishing boat, you might be able to find, I think hotspots are in. You'd be able to find hotspots, or just fishing in general. There are a lot of yellow and blue fish in the ocean. Actually, oh no, you're going to do the node investment, so you can't move.
Yep.
I was going to say, there is a free taxi boat that goes from Vilia to Ilia, and traveling along there and fishing at the same time can generate a decent amount of money, because you get all the sea fish and then you can sell them further on.
You keep saying AFK fishing. How do you do it?
AFK fishing, you pick up your fishing rod, go to the water, press X, throw it in, put down your controller, go cook dinner, go for a walk, exercise, come back, and you probably still haven't even got like a decent amount of fish. Then go to sleep, wake up the next morning, realize that you forgot to press X. You weren't actually AFK fishing all night. You were just standing next to the water with your rod in your hand, and you cry. That is how you AFK fish.
Please press X.
press X to fish, and basically you can just go off and do your own thing.
Go from there.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You can AFK fish. If you AFK fish on the boats, however, and you get disconnected overnight, or you try to log in somewhere else, sometimes you'll find yourself adrift in the ocean, and then you have to kind of swim back to shore, which I found out the hard way, and was like, oh wait, I got a couple of hours to grind some farming zones tonight. So I left it AFK fishing at work on the boats, came back, I spent 45 minutes swimming from Ilia Island to Vilia. Heartbroken.
I mean, got a good adventure out of it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's a harsh life. It is a harsh life. Okay, so that is that. What is next? The last one is node investments.
Let's do it.
If we can switch to Trent. So node investments are where you start making some serious background cash. It allows you to set up things like cooking. It allows you to set up things like alchemy. And what we're going to do one of the basics right now. So we do not have a value pack, I believe. No, we do have the value pack. I can see it at the top. Doesn't matter, we're not going to use it. So what we're going to do is, can you press start and go to the map for me? Okay, so the nodes are the little things you see. The arrows going left and right.
Okay.
The circles. All these are called nodes. And now nodes, some nodes can generate resources.
Okay.
So can you go to Logia Farm, which is just there. Go in, and then go left to the flag, node management. Here you can invest and invest contribution or energy investment. So to invest in a node to start with, you just press invest contribution. Ta-da! And there you go. So this one is potato and specialities. Specialities, I can't remember what they are in this node, but potato farming is useful if, specialities is for gold. So potato farming, you would invest there.
Okay.
This is the value pack method where you can do it remotely. By the way, we're not going to do that. So you invest in the node. Now press circle to close. Go back into the node. And if you were going to send a worker, not there.
Okay.
Go in and go to the pickaxe option. And there we go. If we had a worker, we would be able to send it to this place now to get potatoes.
How would I go about finding a worker?
You press down on the D-pad, right in the map, and then you press R1 over to the pickaxe icon. You could just use L1 and cycle through the other way. And then press R2, and then just walk over and go hire a worker. Personally, I would say you only ever need one, maybe two of the nodes that give potatoes, corn, wheat, all those things. You only need one or two to create enough beer. Normally, I would go for chicken because you can make roasted bird, which does the same thing.
I'd freeze my own game.
I think you did.
No,
it's just loading a
yeah.
cutscene. There you go. Okay, so hire a worker, contract workers. Costs 5 energy to roll. It doesn't matter. Just do it. Yeah, no, not that one.
Not this one?
I was gonna say just hire the first one that comes up, and you get a white tier worker. Oh my goodness, dude, I am sitting away from you right now. Your bad luck is contagious. Oh my goodness. All right, just hire that one. Just get him.
Look, I want to hire the plebs. All right, I want to give plebs a chance.
All right, so then you go into the node, go into Logia Farm, go to work. Okay, don't do it though.
Yeah.
First, triangle.
Okay.
Repeat setting. Press A, all. Press triangle to confirm, and then you would press square. Don't press square.
Okay.
And that is how you would get it to work. I'm trying to sit away so your bad luck doesn't radiate on me, because I'm going for a tete attempt later. Okay, so that is how you would get potato. So press close.
All right.
This time I want you to set a waypoint to the Bartali farm.
Set a waypoint?
Right there.
Cool.
And go there. So we're going to invest in this location just to show how to do it if you don't have a value pack. So I want you to go to the node manager. Yeah, everyone is saying like stay away from you because your luck is like maybe contagious. People are impressed at how bad you are. So yeah, you wouldn't normally hire naive workers because they are naive, which is a word which is in this case another word for stupid. They cannot learn skills and they're just generally terrible. So node management.
Okay.
There we go. Invest contribution.
Okay.
And there we go. Go to chicken meat production. Now, anyone who does cooking will tell you that eggs are incredibly important. When you go for chicken meat, sometimes you kill the chicken and the eggs just fall out, and they also turn into your storage. So this is where we're going to send our worker.
Okay.
So press close, go back in, go to the worker, triangle, all good, start work. There we go. So normally we wouldn't have a naive worker because naive workers are not that great, but your luck is just downright dirty right now.
I'm
like,
so sad.
You're so contagious. And that is how you start building your node network. Now from there, can you open up the world map for me so we can just show a couple more of the links? So as you can see, now that we have Bartali Farm, we can invest in Balanos Forest.
Okay.
So we could do that to that. We're not going to, just to show. Can I just borrow your controller? Yep. And then other times you go like here to here to here to here, and you build your node networks up. Now, when they're connected, you get a little bit of a buff in that area if you're under your own invested node.
Okay.
And also, you can trade without penalties.
Cool.
So if you buy a trade item in Velia, you connect it to Heidel, you can sell the items between there and there. A couple of the other things, if you're over here and you're already grinding in one of the later spots, which is Sorsons, you would need to connect this all the way across into, I think it's Tarif, where you grow, and you go do, I want to say, and you go do, and then invest in here, and then you can invest energy, which gives you higher chances of getting loot.
Okay.
It gives you better grade loot too.
Awesome.
So that is node investment. Node investment is one of those things that looks incredibly scary, but legitimately, once you do it once, it's easy. It is incredibly easy to do. As you've seen, you've invested in 2 nodes. You've started your mini worker empire right now with the Logia farm and the guy getting your chicken here. So if you hired another worker, you could send him here. Oh, actually, while we're here, let's just talk about that. To hire another worker, purchase house and goal, and then you need to go into lodging. You buy lodging, select that one, check purchase conditions, just buy them all, I don't care. And there we go. So now we have lodging. That allows us to get more workers in that town.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and go for another worker.
You don't have the energy, mate. You've spent all your energy.
No!
You have 2 energy, so you're just gonna have to, bring it up. Okay, so if we can go on to main cam, that is node investment. Any questions about node investment first, and then we'll take other questions about PlayStation. So questions about node investments. I will say, one of the things you can do is there are external websites that have the maps from one node to the other. They are incredibly useful in the planning stages of building your node empire. You can see what's there, and you can plan things out and make sure that you have everything connected. But yeah, as someone says here, they do agree. The whole node system at first is incredibly scary. But the good thing is, the only thing you can ever waste with nodes, that sounds kind of bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
The only thing you can waste when you're doing nodes is your energy and your time.
And buying.
The contribution points don't matter. You can always
you can withdraw it.
you can reinvest. Dude, you're so short. Your head barely goes over the logo.
Sorry,
right here.
I'll get taller.
I'll get smaller just to even things out. So yeah, you can withdraw your contribution points at any point as long as they are connected, and you're not losing another, like, you're not islanding a node you've invested in.
Right.
Which I think is one of the issues. But there is an issue right now where you cannot withdraw contribution points, so we're looking into it. Okay. So yeah, there are to get the nodes to show up, you need to talk to the node manager of that area. That will give you the knowledge. We have already given ourselves the complete knowledge, which is why we have. Why do we only have 30 energy if we have all the nodes? So unusual. Anyway, so you talk to the node manager. That will open up that area. So as you're exploring, if you see a node manager on the side of the road, just talk to them, and that will open up that little bit of map for you and all that good stuff. All right. There's a lot of clutter. You can make your chat smaller.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't get rid of everything else unless you enter camera mode, but then you can't fight. So yeah. Is there any way to earn contribution points quickly?
Questing.
There you go. Questing. I'm not sure if there are byproducts right now that give contribution EXP.
We'll have to look into that.
There aren't right at this moment.
Yeah.
So right at this moment, there is no way to get contribution EXP from cooking. But in the future, there will be. This dish with poorly prepared ingredients can be traded for contribution EXP. But right now, questing, just picking up side quests and things like that from around the world as you travel are also great ways to get contribution points.
Contribution points, do they regen?
No.
Contribution points don't regen. Energy does, though.
Yeah. Contribution points are a finite resource. You only have so many, and you can always pull them back from wherever you've invested them. So if you've hired the Kaya gear, I think it's called.
Yep.
If you've spent contribution points to get that, you can refund that and get all your contribution points back. Don't do what I did the first time I played Black Desert, where I hired that weapon, left it in a storage, and forgot where it was. And then spent a good 45 minutes trying to find it to get my contribution points back, because it's expensive too. Oh, Valk's Cry. Someone asked about Valk's Cry. Okay, Valk's Cry is... Wait, which one is it? The one that gives you up to 10, right? Yeah. Okay, so I have to remember the difference between Valk's Cry and Valk's Advice.
Yeah.
I don't know why we keep naming things so similarly. It really confuses me. So Valk's Cry, basically whatever fail stack you are on, whatever enhancement chance you have, you can use Valk's Cry to add a maximum of 10 more enhancement chances to that. So if you have 50, you can use Valk's Cry and you can go 10 more to 60. With your luck, at what was it, 60?
I was at 60 something.
You could go up to 70, which is like, that's getting up there in terms of...
And then I can get that sweet duo.
So Valk's Cry, maximum of 10, you can use them on top of whatever you do. Always add those last. Do not add those first, because if you add them first and then you try to start building fail stacks, yeah, you pop it and you lose those chances. So be careful there. How do we feed workers beer? If you have beer, can we quickly switch to Trent's? Trent's, but it says Shirna tag. You didn't even prepare that. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you do is L2 and up. Go to the worker list. Press R2 and X to recover all if you have the beer. And then you just press X again, select the beer, and it will feed everyone. If they stop working, you press R2 and square after feeding them beer to get them to repeat what tasks they are doing. So currently I don't have beer, But you could do it that way, or you can just press it. If you just want to feed one and you want to starve your goblins because you're evil, you can just feed one by pressing X.
He's naive. He won't know.
Yeah, he's not even going to know. You press X and then just give him stuff. Give him beer to feed him back up. So beer is very easy to do. L2, once again, L2 up brings up the ring menu. This is default. Otherwise, you can add it. Go to the pickaxe, R2 and X to feed him. Done. Kind of easy. What else do we have? What other options in here? Pets, you bring it up. You didn't open your pet?
No.
You can feed all. I'm going to go buy some pet feed. Do you want to answer a couple more questions while I go down?
While we're here, someone was asking about the roadmap. Is that going to be in order? Like, in
No
the way
order.
that this is played? No. There's no order on that whatsoever. Anything else I'm going on? Press square to stop your workers. Yep.
But it won't stop them instantly.
Yeah.
It will stop their current task and it will delete all their future tasks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have them doing something which takes 2 hours and you press stop, they will stop after 2 hours. You know, they're very much, I've started, so I will finish.
There we go. To get past plus 15 on your weapons, you do need a different kind of stone. You need concentrated stones, which you can make through heating.
Yep, you need shards and hards. Sharps and hards.
Sharps for weapons, hards for armor.
Yep.
You put that with the black stone, you heat it up, you get the concentrated form of those things, and then you can start pumping past 15.
How do you get hards and sharps?
By life skilling.
There we go. So by gathering trees, by gathering weeds, a very valuable thing to do. You can get all those hards and sharps, but you have to be lucky. That's why using the magic tool and the lucky tools are very much requested. Okay, if you wanted to feed your pet, go here, cheap feed. I'm just going to buy all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too heavy. Oh, I can't buy 123,000 of them.
Buy one.
Just buy one?
Yeah.
I'm going to feed my bird exactly one time.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
You need to show who's master. You need to assert the dominance there.
Oh my god. Remind me to never... Oh, forget it. Okay, so that's how you would do it. And then you go up, L2 up, go to pet, feed all, and then you select the food that you need. Quite simple.
Yep.
Quite simple. Processing is again LT up, go to the hammer icon, and then you can go through your processing stuff here.
You can find almost all of your menu options through the ring menu, and you can set them in there by going to menu, ring menu settings, go to menu, and then start throwing those things in there.
You can throw in photo mode, so you can take some beautiful screenshots, as you can see right here.
Yeah.
You can zoom all the way in on generic warrior number 2.
Yeah.
And then he stares at you.
My God, he's weathered. He's had a rough day today.
We all have.
Yep.
We all have. Okay, that's the warrior. There will not be coupon codes for this stream, I believe. But we will be introducing those in later streams. But we will be sending out a special gift via the in-game mail probably tomorrow. So we're going to be working on getting those to you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
We just want to say thank you so much for watching. We hope that this has been helpful.
Yeah.
Can you train your mount in speed and weight? No. I think once it's set, it's set. You can train their skills, which can give you things that allow you to boost your speed. So right now, we've done with the tutorials.
Yep.
Let's just answer any questions that people have about any of the stuff in-game. Remember, this is a tutorial stream, so if you have questions about the functions of the game, we are aware of issues with the game. That is something we know a lot about. So we're going to be getting those fixed as soon as possible. We have a maintenance this week on Wednesday, which will address a couple of small issues, and then probably the week after that will be something else.
Someone asked a really good question, and I've seen it a couple times already. Can you explain how to put stuff on the central market?
Yeah, sure. If we can switch to Trent Cam.
Because
Okay, someone says
chat as well. Someone was confused.
Yeah, someone says, oh, where's it gone? What does promoting your workers do? It gives them more stats like luck, speed, their stamina goes up. They refresh their skills so they can get new skills, all that good stuff. Okay, so to go to the central marketplace. Start. World map.
Central market.
You want to put things on there, right?
Yeah.
So go to world map.
Yeah.
Wait, you were right next to it on the menu.
I want to use the ring menu.
All right,
It's in there.
So then use R1 to go to the central market, which I can't remember. Oh, it's the money bag icon. Right.
Right.
Okay. So to put things in, you could either use your maids and your butlers, which it would be L2 up and down. But they can only carry one set of items per time. So this is the way you can mass dump your items onto the central marketplace. You go to a central marketplace vendor, talk to him. Yep. Go to central market. I don't think it's active right now.
Oh,
because we're on test server.
Okay. So you go in here.
So you go to your central market, then you go to wallet, and you get two screens. One will show you the, I know, this is why we weren't going to do it. This is one of the things I wanted to do, and we weren't going to do it because it's a test build. So you'll have two windows. One window will be your inventory. One window is your marketplace wallet. You move an item from your inventory to your wallet, and then you go to the window which allows you to sell, select it, and then sell it that way. Sorry about that. What we'll do is I'll get a video made probably later, and then we can just quickly make that public for you all so that we can see everything, so you can see the whole way through. Really sorry that we can't do it. There was a reason why it wasn't here, and that was it. Okay, how do I rank up guild members? Unfortunately, right now, there is an issue where we had the apprentice system, which is usually introduced a little bit later. The apprentice system stops people from coming in and stealing your hard-earned payouts and things like that. But it was introduced too early. It was an oversight. What did you do? You failed again, didn't you?
I got to 15.
I am so sorry. Okay, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so right now there is an issue where we have the apprentice system. This week, we should be pushing, during our maintenance, we should be able to push a fix. Again? Seriously, Trent? Okay, we'll be pushing a fix this week where you will be able to, hopefully be able to promote your workers. But we have to see. We have to see. There should be a maintenance this week, but there might not be. But we will be trying to get it in as soon as possible. We are really sorry for the oversight. Really, really sorry for the oversight. How do you decorate a residence? We went into that a little bit earlier. Press up on your D-pad, and then you put the items in there if you have them. If you have wallpaper, are you going for it? Go for it, go for it, go for it. I like that. You know, you can just keep failing your enhancements, and I'll answer questions. Everyone's like, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. The fix for mail attachments. All right, so with the Ultimate Bundle, make sure that you check your Pearl inventory. So go to your invent. Actually, do you want to show that quickly? Where the Pearl inventory is. Press Start. Press R1. And there you go. There's your Pearl Shop inventory. Sometimes the items go here. Some of them go into your normal inventory. We are aware that they're not completely sending out straight away. We do have something going on where it will send in batches. That will try to get them out as quickly as possible. If you still haven't received them, make sure you send a ticket to customer support. If you purchase something and it doesn't appear in your mailbox and it's not in your Pearl inventory, restart the game because the mailbox is not auto-refreshing, which is something else that we have reported to the devs, and then you'll be able to get it. So I know a lot of people have been having that, like, I bought pearls and they didn't appear in my mailbox, and, you know, where the, you know, as you would get angry when, you know, something you purchased didn't show up. Just restart, and then you should appear in your mailbox.
Which one was I working on? This one.
If you pre-order an item and you don't get it, so basically, if you put a bid for an item and there are none of that items, you set what's called a pre-order. Can we go to main cam?
Yeah.
So basically, what happens is if you try to buy something and there is nothing at that price, you place a pre-order. When something comes in at the market at that price, let's say I'm buying a Urea axe for 1 million silver, and the going price right now is 1.1. If someone comes along and wants to sell it for 1 million, my pre-order gets filled, I take that axe, and we're happy. It's in my wallet. If you want to refund it, you go to the section where you can see what you have listed. Press either R1 or R2 to go to your pre-order section, and then you can cancel there. And once you cancel, then you'll be able to get your money back. So pre-orders, essentially you're just putting your interest in buying something at this price. And if there are none on the market, you're expressing your interest for someone to come out and sell it. If you want to submit a ticket, you go to console.playblackdesert.com/support.
Yeah.
So if you do have bundle purchase issues, please contact the customer service at that address, console.playblackdesert.com/support, and they'll be able to send your tickets. Okay, so people are asking about the suspension mail that's going out.
Do you want to go into it?
Yeah, so if you purchase, let's say, the deluxe, and you're like, oh man, I should have bought the ultimate bundle, and they go and refund that and buy the ultimate bundle, the issue is we don't have that refund request immediately.
Yeah.
We don't get that refund request. So what we do is then we would send both sets of items.
Yeah.
You should only do the one that you purchased. If you have refunded and you touch that there and you use those items, there is a chance that you will be blocked from the game until you repurchase because you have used items that came with that bundle.
If it remains in your mail, right, we'd be to get rid of that. That's not a ban.
Yeah.
Right? So if it remains in your mail and you only collected the ones that are meant for your package, you're good to go. If you've opened the mail, there's a chance that you may get banned. However, you can contact customer support. We can unban you. Right?
Yeah, so essentially, if you have refunded something and you still get it, you haven't paid for it.
Right.
So using it kind of, gyps a few people out of work. So make sure that if you do process any refund through PlayStation, make sure to contact us as well so that we can move on with our refund side.
Absolutely.
So that's what that message is saying. If you bought a deluxe, refunded it and bought an ultimate, or you bought a standard, refunded it and got a deluxe, do not use the refunded items because technically you haven't paid for them because you refunded it. So if you only buy one package and you get your items for that package, that system message does not affect you at all. Someone asked about how the UI fix things that nothing is fitting. I'm sorry that you get to see what I'm drinking. But.
So the screen adjustment option is coming in at some point. Sooner rather than later, that is coming in. We know that's an issue. There are workarounds where you can use your PlayStation settings to do it, but that messes with everything.
And it also doesn't work.
Yeah, so we're working on getting that option in-game.
There are TV settings you can do if your TV can handle these kind of things. I think it's overscan is one of them. There are a few other settings you can mess around with, which draws in the size of your screen to fit the screen.
There are workarounds. However, we are putting that option in-game sooner rather than later again.
Yep. So that's essentially it. We are working on getting that into the game. But there are settings you can do on your TV as well, which will help repair that function. But we are working on getting the change UI size into the ring menus for you to be able to customize the size and make it smaller.
Sorry, I saw this question a lot. Do you get Skyhawk from doing beta on a different account? What happens is that if you've signed up on our website for the newsletter, we have sent a coupon code to your email, and the account that claims it is the one that'll get the pet, right?
Yep, so you still have to try and link your account, which is kind of spotty right now. If you didn't receive that email, it means you turned off the button which says, I agree to allow Pearl Abyss to send me marketing emails and contact me about special offers. If you don't have that option turned on, we cannot send you mail, which means we cannot give you the coupon code. Try contacting customer support who may be able to investigate that for you. I can just imagine customer support sitting there right now going like, they keep sending more people to us. We have like 10,000 tickets already, and now you're just giving us 10,000 more. When do we get Rosar weapons? Rosar weapons come with Valencia content because you can get them at Gahaz.
What are Rosar weapons?
Rosar weapons are the... some people say they're some of the best gear you can use that are just basic greens. They're actually pretty good. You can get them in Valencia. They're really useful. They have 2 slots. I saw something on... I wanted to answer it, but I forgot what it was. So, oh wait, there's a mobile app.
Yeah.
Black Desert Plus has been released to the Play Store and I think iOS Store.
Yes. iOS and Play Store, but I think it's released as a beta.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably a beta.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Mobile
I can't
app.
download it because it's not available in this region, which is Korea. We're not allowed to use it. But basically, I think it links to your account. You can do central market purchases through it.
Yeah.
You can see forums, you can see streamers, you can see notices that we end up writing. All kinds of stuff is there. It is in the Play Store for some regions, for others it is not, so double check that.
Working on it.
Someone said, will Valencia content cost money? Remember, Black Desert is buy once, play forever, so we do not charge extra prices for DLCs. They all come free. So all the future content, new classes, new regions, all that should come free. Yeah.
Promotions we've talked about, reforms as we've talked about as well.
Someone says fix the loot drops. Now loot drops are fine in Media. That is probably what you're expecting.
Yeah.
Where there's lots of loot drops in Calpheon, Balanos, and Serendia. Loot drops are lower so that you don't need to have pets during those starting regions.
But the value of that loot is higher to compensate for that.
Exactly. So you will get one item for every 10 kills. And the value of the item you get is around 10 times more than it used to be.
Right.
So instead of 120 silver, you get one item that's like 1,900 silver, as an example. So you get that. Change the skill. Oh, skill levels. That's what we were going to do.
Yeah.
All right.
This?
So quickly switch back to Trent for... Oh, wait. You have skill points.
Yeah, I do.
This is the last thing we'll talk about, how to do skill points. Very quickly.
Let me go get rid of that cat again.
No. Don't go get rid of that cat.
It's the cat.
That cat is the reason you failed last time. Don't fail skill.
Bam!
You can't. You can't fail skill enhancements.
You can't.
But okay, start. So to level up your skills. Oh wait, no. Actually, you need to go to the skill manager. So 'cause I know we have usually unlimited energy.
Yeah.
And
but I don't right
we do
now.
a few things. So you go over to a skill instructor in town.
And I see him right across there.
Right
but
across there.
if I was somewhere else, world map, right? Can I find him on here?
Stop using the ring menu. bro.
Yeah.
It hurts. Yep, so you go to the skill. There you go. That one, press R2.
Oh, no. There it is.
Trent, what are you doing with your life? Okay, then you go to the skill instructor. Talk to the skill instructor.
You beefy. Let's do this.
Okay, go to skill learning. And there you go. All you need to do to learn the skill is press X. Press X again. Ta-da! You can learn the skill.
Yeah.
Some skills require other skills to learn. But as you learn the skills, they'll appear in the list. There are skill add-ons which add effects to your skills. If you go to skill add-on, you press X. There you go. Choose the skill.
Shield.
And then choose what bonus you want.
So if it's shield strike, I kind of want my casting speed to be attack speed faster. Yeah.
And then another one.
Accuracy.
There you go. And now you have a more powerful skill version. That is the skill add-ons. You learn skills through skill learning, skill add-ons through skill add-ons. And then, I mean, because we have a million skill points, we can just keep learning.
Yep.
You get skill points as you fight things across Black Desert. The more you kill things, the more skill experience you get, the more skills you can have on your character.
You spoke about this very briefly right now, but someone in chat's asking, you don't have to go to the skill instructor, do you? Can't you just open the skill menu? You need energy.
Yes, if you open the skill menu and you just learn it from there, you do have to pay energy costs. So it's up to you if you need energy for gathering. You can do it that way.
Yeah.
Or you could just do it by skill instructors where it doesn't cost you anything.
But right now I only have 10 energy. Wait a minute. I can hire another worker.
Don't do it to yourself.
I got this.
Don't do it to yourself. Okay, is there any way...
Yeah.
Stop. Go back.
What's up?
Skill. Go to skill. We're going to learn how to lock skills very, very quickly.
All right.
You should know how to do this.
Yeah.
So go to all skills. Find evasion. Because this is the main skill that people lock.
There
it is. And then you press L3. Ta-da.
Locked.
And now you cannot use it. Locking skills you usually use on evasion, and a couple of skills that you don't want in your rotations.
Yep. Some skills can't be locked, but you
I think for warriors, it's usually been just straight up evasion. Get rid of that.
Yep. You don't want evasion at all on any class. Someone said, is the app available in North America? I think so. I don't actually know which regions it's available in.
The app should be available in North America and most of Europe. I think Russia hasn't been launched there yet, but we're working on that.
Needs to launch in Korea.
Yeah.
I haven't got it yet. Is there player trading? There is not player trading.
All right. It's a worker rolling time. What color do you think I'm gonna get?
White.
Nah.
He's gonna do it. Just do it.
It's gonna be yellow.
Just do it. Just do it.
People in chat,
It's white.
what do you think? It's
white.
white, green, blue.
Oh, white, yellow,
Yellow.
orange. Someone asked, what is the app called? It's Black Desert Plus, with a plus sign, not PLUS. Just press the button. Press the button.
Yellow.
Oh, I got green.
Not bad.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Someone's right. You
Reroll.
did get green. Do it again. Reroll.
Reroll.
Blue. Oh, your luck is turning, buddy. Your luck is turning. Is it possible for chat to display family name instead of character name? Not right now.
No.
Something we're looking into. So someone said about the attendance rewards not being given twice on weekends. Attendance rewards only give twice on the weekends if you miss a day.
Yep.
So if Monday to Friday you miss one of the days, on the weekend you will get 2 to bring you back to the point of your login rewards. You cannot go higher than the current day.
Yep.
And also you can't change the character profile pictures right now. To find seed vendors and other vendors, so we showed you how to use the world map. You press start, world map, press down. There's a lot of things there. The life skill tool, I think, takes you to the life vendors, but I'm not sure. If you can't find the app on the Play Store, it just may not be available for you. You
can go onto our website in the PlayStation 4 section. I believe Xbox section as well. In the news, we have an article out there. It should have a link. So if you click on that link, it'll tell you directly if it's available for you or not.
Yep. Okay. How do I build or craft a good boat? So for that, you're going to need to go to Port Etheria. You're going to need to get the ship working. Go on. See if you know where Port Etheria is. Well, Port Etheria is not going to be in the middle of a mountain, is it?
No. I saw Coranda. I was like, yeah.
It's called Port Etheria,
There
my
it
buddy. There you go. And then there's a housing that you can buy there, which is the shipyard. Go to goal just to find it. So you can build it in Port Etheria. It does take quite a while to get the fishing boat license, which you can then trade for a fishing boat. How do I get good fishing rods? You can craft them. You can buy them on the central marketplace. Other people do craft them as well. There are rewards from quests that give you them. The higher your fishing level, there are fishing level quests. Balanos rod and Balanos Media Calphion Etheria rods can all be repaired and enhanced. So get that Balanos rod, bump it up to +7, and then just use that and keep building it up.
Any fix for losing a ton of karma? Keep killing mobs and bring that karma back down. Don't kill horses. Just don't kill them.
Yep. So for basically, if you do go low karma, just go and kill monsters, and eventually your karma will repair. I would say that, you know, there are a couple of good grinding spots that are available. Skeletons. Yeah. It's pretty good. Hexe. I meant Soldier's Graveyard. It's pretty good. Nobody really goes there. It's good, decent density. Sorsons. If you're not there yet, Mains. There's a lot of places. Someone said, when are we getting classes? I mean, we're bringing them over time. Yep. You know, we are bringing them over time. Is there any sort of fast travel? No, there is not. No. The fastest you can go is with a horse on 4 legs. We do not have any kind of fast travel system. Yep. To the level 50 quest, do you have to do all the Black Spirit quests to get it? No, once you reach, there is a certain point where it gives you, but if you reach level 49, it should automatically give it to you. It should be in there. Is there a workaround or fix for 4K mode disabling itself? I turn it on, confirm, and then when I restart, it's disabled again. Onyx Wolf, we'll take a look into that. That's something that we haven't been told yet, so we'll take a look. Some people are saying they can't find the app on the Play Store. We'll double check that. What is Karma for? Karma is basically to keep PvP guys in check, because if you have low Karma, you cannot enter towns and cities.
Not low Karma, if you have negative karma.
Negative Karma. You can't enter towns and cities without the guards trying to poke you to death.
Yeah.
So
and the guards are beefy. Don't take on the guards.
You can't fight them either. They're invincible. Yeah. Because killing guards is wrong. They're just people doing their job.
Go for the cats.
Go for the cats. Will we get more character slots as new classes come out? Something that we do obviously bring forward. Will you guys keep on streaming? Yeah, man. We stream at least once a week, as it is right now. We do usually one Xbox, one PlayStation.
Yeah.
We switch between the two because updates are going to be staggered, I believe, between the two. But this week, you know, it's launch weekend. We thought we'd do a stream to come and help some of you guys. Yeah, as I said, you got to search for Black Desert with a plus sign. Black Desert Plus. Make sure you have that plus sign in there, otherwise it's going to come some weird things. The next update for PlayStation is probably going to be this week. It's just going to be some maintenance stuff, just some minor tweaks and fixes. Altanova, get that off my screen. Okay, why isn't this on Twitch? It is on Twitch. We are on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. We're on all three.
We'll continue to try streaming and stuff like that. Like we said before, if you guys have any video content ideas and what you would like to see during these streams, whether it's tutorial, whether it's anything else, I guess, information and stuff like that, let us know. Forums and Discord are the best way to get a hold of us. Discord's easier for us.
Yep. You can't reset the ring menus, unfortunately. You just got to figure out your own stuff. Whenever I change the skill level, some levels reset to 1 when I cast. I have learned them. I'm changing under the Learn tab. Why? Ooh. Whenever I change my skill level on my witch. So make sure you're pressing X when you're doing it on your learnable skills. Some of the levels reset to 1 when I cast. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't do that. So when you're using the skill, it's still coming up as level 1. So maybe you haven't learned it yet. Maybe you didn't have the skill points in the learnable tab. Because when you level it up, it levels up. Unless you're pressing across here.
Yeah.
You shouldn't press across here. Go to learnable skills and then do it. So don't go to all skills, go to learnable and then press A, and then you can only upgrade it that way. Otherwise, we'll double check. If you can grab us in either Discord or send in a ticket, we'll try to answer that for you.
Official Discord is on the website, but you can go discord.gg/playblackdesert to join us there.
Yep, someone said fix the lag graphics and whatever. The graphics are what they are. We are trying to bring in more stabilization, more optimization performance things. For the servers as well, that's something that we're going to be bringing. We're going to try to improve it as much as we can. But yeah, we know there's issues. We're understanding, we're working on them. We're trying to get this game as smooth as we can for you guys. Yeah, most classes actually lock evasion because most classes have a better version of evasion in their skill kit.
Yeah.
And it's also incredibly slow. Evasion is a very slow skill. So yeah, be careful not to do that. How do you upgrade magical dim armor? There is a quest that you get at a certain point that takes you to Lemuria, I believe. This week you will be able to move your leaders. Guild leaders will be able to promote people to officers. Should be this week. All right, let's do 2 more things. Why can't we put decorations on tables? Yes, you can. You just have to be precise and make sure that the decoration isn't bigger than the table itself. It is possible.
Are all skills learnable? Do you have to follow a path for skills?
There are some paths that you need to learn, but they won't show up in your learnable skill until you learn the prerequisites, unless you are a sorceress. And then I believe it's Dark Pact, which cannot be learned until
Sinister Energy?
Sinister Energy is 2+, and then there's another skill that you need. It's all
Sorry, man,
confusing.
I want to get it off the top of my head, but I can't remember this right now.
Yeah, sorry, we're 2 people. We have like 3 brain cells between the 2 of us, and it is incredibly difficult to remember absolutely everything about this game because there is so much. How can players support us? I actually like that question.
Oh, that's very sweet.
You don't need to, man. Just play the game, enjoy, and if you do have issues, this is the most important thing. I'm going to close off on this. If there are issues can be resolved.
Yes.
Do not be angry at us. Like, we understand your frustration.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Like, if something isn't going right, I get frustrated and I might get angry at someone. But remember, like, it doesn't help us process your stuff any faster if you get angry. All it does is shave years off your life.
Yeah. When it comes to actually presenting issues to us, the best way is to give us as much detail as possible, and then we can try and get on that as fast as we can. we're very aware of a lot of the issues that come up. There's some things that slip by us.
Yep.
And we rely on the community to help us find those things. Right?
Yep. So if you do have issues, you can reach out to us and we can answer them for you. You can reach out to customer support. Just being polite and being nice is the nicest way to help
supporting us.
Support everyone.
Yeah.
Like, not just supporting us, but our customer service guys, our game managers. Just being nice helps everyone have a better day.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than when you get a really angry ticket. Like, I've seen this. Yeah. You get an angry ticket full of expletives and whatever. Like, why isn't this working? Blah, 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 blah. F word here, C word here, B word here.
Yeah.
And then they don't actually explain the problem.
Yeah. It's just
how are we going to fix it? Like, explaining the problem short and concise at the start and then going into your expletives? I mean, okay.
There was a ticket that I saw once. It's like expletive everywhere. And the last line is like, thank you, bye.
And then it doesn't actually include the issue. And you're like, But yeah, that's basically how you can help us. Is just be nice people. Okay. Yeah. There is an issue with the Black Spirit on the browser that won't let you back out the Black Spirit menu. I'll double check that as soon as possible. Guys, we do have people who are watching the chat, taking down all your feedback, all your notices, all your questions. We cannot answer absolutely everything on stream, but we've answered as much as we could, and we could see. We've also memed around a little bit.
Yeah.
You failed at life.
Oh my god.
And yeah. The level 60 timer box. Remember, the level 60 box, you have the timer box, which I believe is 30 days. And then you have the non-timer box. That 30-day box is a bonus reward.
Yep, the bonus reward is 30 days.
Yep. Also, pro tip that I probably shouldn't say, just don't open the first box until you're already level 60. Oh, you have 7 days. So wait 7 days, then open it. Sorry.
Yeah.
They changed it from back when it first came out.
Yeah.
So wait 7 days and open it at the latest possible moment so that you get the most amount of time for your rewards. I can see the GM giving me dirty, evil looks. I can see the project manager giving me dirty, evil looks for this. So wait up until 6 days, open the box, and then start from there. It gives you the biggest, longest chance of getting your items as much as possible.
Is there a class to teach us how to fail stack like Trent?
You just gotta go, like, the best way to build fail stacks is go on stream, apparently.
Go on stream, kick a cat, see what happens.
Man, you can't say things like that.
Kick cat in-game.
I was gonna say, like, Twitch terms of service, man, you're gonna get us blocked. Okay, guys, that is all we have time for today. We have been going for a very long time. This is one of our longer streams. Guys, thank you so much for watching us, putting up with our terrible luck, and you know, we're trying just to help you guys today. So thank you all for watching. We hope to see you next time.
See you guys soon.
Guys, people. Bye, people.